Ooh, what's this? Ooh, that already looks difficult, guys. That already looks difficult. Let's go.
That notification bell for more awesome accents from around the world.
Okay, look. He said it. Now, Ollie said it. I'm going to say it too. Subscribe to my channel. There we go. So now you got called to action 3 times in a row. How about that?
Coffee! I got coffee here!
New York. Coffee is New York. Coffee. Right?
Oh,
Coffee! I got coffee!
I know this guy too.
Does anybody want coffee?
Yeah.
I'll take a cup.
What are you trying to be funny, Karen? You're not funny. You're really living up to your name.
Welcome to an iconic accent. It's fast, it's loud, it's often very nasally, and it can often sound urgent or assertive. In other words, the accent is anything but late.
You think Boston? I think New York. Rhode Island, maybe. Coffee. Sausage. Yeah, no, to me, that's New York. I think when it comes to Boston, they open the O's even more. But maybe I'm wrong. Let's see. You think Jersey? I still think... My money's on New York, but let's go.
Back.
A nice sandwich with me, okay? We'll make a nice sandwich, veal sandwich.
Well, that's just a dead giveaway. It was influenced by Italians, and a bit of news here. My
Thank
list
you.
is my list, and I'm including American opinions, but this accent came up in that survey I mentioned earlier, remember? Which accent do non-Americans think is hardest? This wasn't the winner, but it's in the top 5. The thing is, even Americans traveling abroad with this accent often say that nobody understands them, so it's not as easy for us foreigners as you might think. In some neighborhoods, you might even wonder if you accidentally...
Yeah, okay, mate, but you're an Anglophone still. Okay, Ollie? It's gonna be harder for people who actually don't speak English as a first language anyways. But I wish he said it. I think it's New York. I really hope he says it.
switched into a different language.
Yeah, I'll have to ask my
I
wife.
remember I lived on East 81st Street, across the street from my grandparents. Which
She said 80 foist. Foist instead of first. Foist. I might tell my wife like that. If I have to say first, I'm going to say foist.
was really nice as a kid growing up.
What a great accent. Where's she from? Which part? Well, these city folks always use a heck of a lot of idiomatic expressions, all their own, and the regional identity is very, very strong. Last clue.
Quick question. Is there a supermarket or deli where I can get cold cuts around here?
We're all hungry, hon.
I
Let's
have
settle in and we'll figure it out.
I still think it's something Eastern because it's non-rhotic. She's not pronouncing the R's when they're in between vowels. My money's on New York.
absolutely no clue.
I have no mascara on.
Valentina, don't worry.
Mascara. Mascara.
Yeah, ma'am instead of mum. Ma'am.
I don't know. Northeast?
Sorry, I'll
About the
increase.
remote right now. We didn't travel 800 miles to watch Cake Boys.
Go on, pause the video and put your best guess in the comments. Here it comes. Bonus points if you got Brooklyn and Staten Island. It's the iconic sounds.
That's
of New York.
Northeast!
GG from the Metatron. Wait. GG for Italy 1, Germany 0. Sorry, mate. Italy 1. Where is it, you muppet? Woohoo! Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a winner. We've got a winner.
That's Northeast!
City. Whoever missed this one, confession time.
7:45, he wakes up, he goes down to church, St. John Chrysostom. Then he comes home, he puts on his black and gold, heads on down to Heinz Field, meets up with my cousin Natalie Carapinas. They hang out there.
I absolutely understand nothing.
No idea.
Have a couple kielbasa's, have a couple irons.
What, kielbasers? Kielbasa is, I think, a Polish sausage, right?
Yeah, what a Polish sausage is doing here? What are we doing?
So if this is Poland and Polish and German, I heard like is in the north. So probably
Right.
like in the north, like Minnesota or something.
In English.
These guys might as well have their own dictionary.
I haven't
I'm
got
not
a clue.
joking. I threw this
Maine.
one in because when you mix all the local words in with the accent, it gets a little bit confusing. At least
Right.
I think so. And they really seem to have fun with it. Examples? Well,
Oh, yeah.
first of all, forget you all or you guys. Here, it's all about yins. It's a staple
Yins.
of the local lingo.
Yins, man, it sounds like Chinese. 这是我的银子，你不想去银子？对，我喜欢吃。你要喝茶吗？银子。Man, it's perfect for Mandarin. You say
I
Pittsburgh?
got my eye rock off of blocks, you know. I live up in Washington County. You're going to get down and check out the game. It's Sunday. Real good this year.
They talk fast and there's a lot of
Gosh, to me that sounded wow.
swishing words together. You're not used to the pace. You'll probably be asking them to slow down a little bit. One more clue.
Hey, you best watch that bush. It's full of jaggers. Hey, it's been raining all night. Be careful on them.
I understood him that I have to watch out the bush, but I don't know what a jaggers is. Jaggers.
Steps. They're slippy out there. Yeah, I'm just letting that work right now. Meet me downtown. We'll talk about it.
Right, place your bets now. We are talking about the funny,
Let's say
All right,
Minnesota.
let's go.
quirky accent of, here it comes, Pittsburgh.
Aha, you guys win. You guys win. I don't know what a jagger is, but you guys win. Pittsburgh. Lots of people said it. Pittsburgh.
I got a pig at home and a pen, corn to feed him on. All I need is a pretty little girl. If him when I'm gone.
Love
What?
it. Oh,
Okay, that's gotta be like Tennessee. Come on, give me that. Give me that married one. That's gotta be Tennessee. Am I wrong? Or is it Alabama? Sometimes it's kind of difficult to understand. Oh, milk jaggers, I see. You say Texas. I don't know. To me, like Texas, Alabama, and Tennessee, I can see commonalities. They're different, but it's difficult for me to understand which one is which. You say Alabama. You say Kentucky. Ooh, which one is it, you muppets? Let's see.
Is that? I didn't understand one word.
Yeah, she was singing,
Like literally not one word.
though. Yeah.
What is that?
quirky accent of, here it comes, Pittsburgh. Did you get it? I knew it. You guys are good.
I got a pig at home and a
Right.
pen, corn to feed him on.
She has to pee? What?
I knew it. You guys
Come
are
on.
good.
I got a pig at home and a pen, corn to feed him on.
I've got a pig, she says. Not pee, pig. Man, that's good. You say Carolina, man, everyone. I don't know, guys. I've got a clue at this
I
point.
don't get it.
All I need is a pretty little girl. If him when I'm gone.
Love it or
Where
hate
you
it. This
going?
accent is very, very popular. It's as
North
charming
Carolina?
as it gets. Nobody's going to argue with that.
I mean, that is absolutely true. This is
Yeah,
charming, and you
charming.
feel, yeah, I don't know, those folks there, and she feel like a very nice person to be around. That is absolutely true. It would probably
Yeah.
for me be very, very hard to follow along.
Yeah.
I'm over here doing daddy stuff. Like my buddy called me the other day and said, "Hey man, bike night's coming up. You gonna be there?"
Oh
said,
my god, his voice is amazing.
His voice is amazing.
Like Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah.
When? And he said Friday night, 6 p.m. I was like,
Yeah,
"Oh."
come on. He said Friday instead of Friday. That's gotta be Tennessee, Texas, or Alabama. It's one of these three. You say maybe Kentucky. I'm happy to consider that. But that, I don't know, because I remember the first time that I met my mother-in-law, the fact that she said French fries instead of French fries confused the living heaven out of me. I say heaven because angel Metatron, so yeah, okay. I say, what the heaven are you talking about? I always use heaven. I never use hell because that's the opposition. You say Oklahoma?
Man, my oldest, he got a bounce house party. I gotta go to that one.
What on earth is it number 5 though? Well, that drawl might be so smooth, so cool to our ears, but easy to understand? I don't know about that. It starts off all... and then things get gradually trickier the further south you travel.
By God, living, breathing Yelp review coming in here pitching a fit before he's even had a bite to eat yet. I swear to Conway Twitty, you make me want... When you're hotter than grease, say yes to peace. When you're hotter
Buddy,
than
where are
grease,
you from?
North Kakalaki.
North what?
I don't understand anything.
I kind
You
of
guys
do.
occupy a huge area of the US, and you have so many accents
Oh,
that some are
Bible
borderline
Belt?
dialects.
Is he
So
gonna go Bible Belt?
easy or hard definitely depends on which neck of the woods you are in.
It's currently 78 degrees. I'm bound to contract malaria, get snake bit, and my feeder might even start making popcorn.
You didn't say nothing.
Wait,
Oh
her
my God.
feet making popcorn?
Yeah, that sounded nice. I love that. My gosh, I'm not gonna understand him. I'm not gonna understand. The only thing I'm gonna understand from him is that I can predict with a certain degree of accuracy that he's gonna say, Lord have mercy. That's the only thing I can predict. Everything else I'm not gonna be able to understand.
To contract malaria, get snake bit, and my feeder might even start making popcorn.
You didn't say nothing. You brought tell me a whole thing. I don't eat much that stuff. I eat a little bit of supper. Read that, then I go bad because I don't eat it.
With all the sub-dialects.
Yeah, I understand Japanese more easily than that.